It is God's desire and His plan to bring into your life someone that will love you even more than you can imagine. Don't give up on love and think it is impossible to find someone who will love you genuinely. Genuine love is not in short supply. God knows you. He has seen your state and He is aware of the desires of your heart. He will bless you with someone that will love you genuinely, only at the right time. God knows those things that you want, desire, and deserve. He pays attention to the things you have asked Him in prayers, and He knows the best kind of love for you. You might have not been lucky when it comes to romantic relationships. People keep breaking your heart the moment you thought you have found the one. You are so broken now that you do not think you will ever find someone to love you. These experiences with people may have given you a belief that true love is not real and that no one can genuinely love you. If you are at this point in your life, you need to know that God knows exactly what to do to make your love life a beautiful and wonderful one. Your story may be that you have got several heartbreaks. You may have been disappointed and you not to believe in love again because you have been praying to God for someone that will love you and give you beautiful love experiences, and you have not seen the impact of your prayers. But the truth is, God hears your prayers and He is working the best out for you. Love makes life colorful and meaningful. Many people are living a life because they think love is not real. Many are not experiencing progress in several areas of their lives because they have been denied the love they deserve. The heartbreaks and disappointment people experience in relationships while in search of genuine love have made many give up on love and relationships. God is aware of what you are going through and knows everything you need, and at the right time, He will bring that perfect person into your life. You just need to wait patiently on Him. Truthfully speaking, it is not always easy to wait patiently. Naturally, man's response to circumstances, needs, or situations is impatience and frustration. It is easy to think God has forgotten you when you haven't received what He promised you. You might be wondering, why does God want me to patiently wait for the one who will love me? Well, as you know, God is always intentional. He has a reason for everything He does, and it always is for our good. Most times, He asks you to wait because the time you asked is inappropriate. He knows if you meet that person at the time you asked, you will mess up the relationship. God is all-knowing. He knows the end of a thing before it begins. So if He says something, He has a good reason, and He should be trusted. And His timing is always perfect. The Bible tells us He makes all things beautiful in His time. God's time is the best and perfect one. Therefore, waiting for Him to do things according to His timing is a wise thing to do. Another reason God could be asking you to wait is that you are not ready for what you asked. Waiting periods are always building periods. God is asking you to wait because He has some work He is doing in your life, and getting into a relationship might disrupt it. It is even possible that you are not mature enough to keep a relationship. When you patiently wait, the right attitude and character will be developed in you. You need the help of God to wait patiently. It might not be easy, but you will not regret waiting on God. God reserves and gives the best to those that are willing to wait for His timing. God is telling you to wait, because that is the only way you can get the kind of perfect love you desire. God is our Father, and He loves us all as though there is only one of us. He is wealthy and has everything under His control. His love for us makes Him restrict us from having certain things just to protect us. He will give us all that we'll need at the appropriate time. When we make a request, God has 3 responses He gives, and that is yes, no, and not yet. Just like Sandra, the response we all want is the yes. When God says no, it might be difficult to accept, but when we understand that He said no, because of His love for us, it becomes easier to accept. However, the most difficult response is not yet. It is hard because you know you are getting it, but you don't know it well. It requires patience, and as humans, that is not a virtue that comes naturally. Therefore, it is always hard to wait. Sandra's father didn't give her the car when she was 16 years old because she was immature and can end up destroying herself with the car if she was given one. Like Sandra, we ask God for some things that are good, but having those things at that time can lead us to destruction, so He will ask us to wait to receive them at the right time. Having someone to love and love you in return is a basic necessity that every human hearts for. There is a part of us that wants to love and be loved. So if you find yourself wanting to love someone and be loved in return, it is normal and nothing is wrong with you. God created you that way, and that is why God established the institution of marriage. So your desire to be in a relationship or get married to someone who loves you is not bad. However, you could be asking for this at the wrong time. So if you go on to find love or go into a relationship outside of God's will, getting heartbroken is inevitable. God is saying, be patient, for the one I will bring into your life will love you.